Hello, sports fans, and welcome to the Scott Sports 101 Monday Night Football Recap Show. We'll break down this Monday Night football game. I'll give you the highlights of it. But first, here is today's Scott Sports 101 Monday Night Football Week 12 trivia question. It's a Colts trivia question. In 2002, Marvin Harrison shattered the NFL single-season receiving record. The old record was 123 catches. How many passes did Marvin catch in 2002? I will have the answer later in the podcast. On Monday Night Football Week 12, I hope you're ready for some football. The Pittsburgh Steelers were able to hold off the Indianapolis Colts and get the win by the final score of 24 to 17 tonight at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, Indiana. This is the Steelers' first road win since Week 1. And this was truly a tale of two halves between these AFC squads, as Pittsburgh dominated the first two quarters while Indy showed up in the second half to make a game of it. The Colts were also had an opportunity to knot the game at 24 in the final seconds and brought the ball down to the Pittsburgh 26-yard line, but some questionable clock management and coupled with a lack of execution helped push Indy to fall to 4-7-1 on the year, and which includes a 2-4 record at Lucas Oil Stadium. The Colts had several opportunities to score in this game, in the early going of this game, and were held to just a field goal in the first half. And this was just one of those games where Indianapolis just could not get over that hurdle. And I'm going to give you the highlights of this game right now. First quarter, the Steelers got in the field goal range, and it was 4th and 2. It was Wright with the 46-yard field goal, and it was good, and it was 3-0 Steelers. Steelers take the early 3-0 lead. But then Indianapolis had an interception. Matt Ryan passed short left intended for Pittman. Well, I think it's Mike Pittman. And it was intercepted by I think it was Jean-Pierre or James Pierre at the Indy 36 to the Indy 38, excuse me, for no gain. And then Steelers had to punt after going 3 and out, 6 plays, no yards. Then the Colts had to punt after going 3 and out, 3 plays, no yards. And then Pittsburgh got into field goal range again. Right with the 52-yard field goal. It was good. It was 6-0 Steelers at the end of the first quarter. In the second quarter, the Colts had to punt after going 3 and out, 3 plays, 6 yards, and then the Steelers scored their first touchdown of the game, and it was Neil Harris up the middle for the 6-yard touchdown. Wright's extra point was good, and it was 13-0 Steelers. And then Indy got in the field goal range. It was 4th and 4 at the Pittsburgh 33. Chase McLaughlin kicks a 51-yard field goal, and it was good, and it was 13-3 Steelers second quarter. Then Steelers got in the field goal range again. 4th and 7 at the Indy 7. Right with the 25-yard field goal, and it was good. And it was 16-3. And the Steelers got in the field goal range, 4th and 4 at the Pittsburgh 43. Chase McLaughlin kicks a 59-yard field goal, and it was blocked. And the center, which was I think Lenny Rose, held that one, and he was the holder of that, and so. And it was 16-3 Steelers at halftime. Third quarter, this is when Indy made a game of it. That second half, the Indianapolis Colts scored their first touchdown of the game. Taylor up the middle for the 2-yard touchdown. Chase McLaughlin's extra point is good, and it was 16-10 Steelers. And the Steelers had the punt after going 3 and out, 3 plays, 9 yards. And then Indianapolis fumbled. And it was a fumbled at the Pittsburgh 5. It was recovered by the Steelers. I think it was Chris Wormley. And so the Steelers got the ball back. And then the Steelers had to punt after going 3 and out, 3 plays and 8 yards, and then the Colts scored their second touchdown of the game. Matt Ryan passed short left to Mike Pittman for the 6-yard touchdown. Chase McLaughlin's extra point is good, and it was 17-16 Colts, and that was the only time the Colts led in this game tonight. Then the Steelers scored their third touchdown of the game. It was Bruce Snell, I think it's Bruce Snell, left end for the touchdown, a 2-yard touchdown. The 2-point conversion attempt. Kenny Pickett passed to George Pickens is complete, and it succeeded, and it was 24-17 Steelers at the end of the third quarter. Fourth quarter, the Colts had to punt after going 3 and out and 3 plays, no yards, and the Steelers had to punt after going 3 and out, 6 plays, 16 yards. And then the Steelers had a turnover on downs. Taylor up the middle to the Pittsburgh 26 for no gain, and then Matt Ryan passing complete, short left to Campbell, and that was for no gain. And then the ball went back to the Steelers. And all Kenny Pickett had to do was kneel at the Pittsburgh 25 for -2 yards. And nonetheless, the Steelers get their first road win since week 1. They beat Indianapolis by the final score of 24-17. And Benny Snell, excuse me, not Bruce Snell, it was Benny Snell, excuse me, who scored that one touchdown for Pittsburgh, who scored one of them. And I'll give the game balls out and the final turkey legs of Turkey Day Week 12. It was the Thanksgiving weekend. But first, I want to reveal the answer to today's Scott Sports 101 NFL Monday Night Football Week 12 trivia question. It was a Colts trivia question. In 2002, Marvin Harrison shattered the NFL single-season receiving record. The old record was 123 catches. How many passes did Marvin Harrison catch in 2002? And if you said 143, you are correct. Harrison averaged nearly 9 catches per game in 2002. It is exceptional for a receiver to catch 100 passes in one season, let alone 143. I'll have another trivia question on my next podcast, which will be on Scott Sports 101, the Thursday Night Football pregame show. And that will be that. And so that will be that. So stay tuned for that. Now it's time to give out the game balls. Kenny Pickett, 20 of 28 carries and attempts, 174 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. Benny Snell, 12 attempts, 62 yards, 1 touchdown. George Pickens, what a night he had. 3 receptions and 57 yards. And they not only get the game balls, they get the turkey legs as well. That puts Week 12 in the books. And hopefully you will get a Thursday Night Football pregame show. Hopefully this Thursday you'll get one, since I've been lacking on that. Hopefully I'm going to get it in. And to kick off Week 13, the Buffalo Bills will go to Foxborough to Gillette Stadium to play the Patriots. And that should be a pretty good game. Steelers travel to Atlanta to play the Falcons. Denver travels to Baltimore to play the Ravens. The Green Bay Packers in a classic matchup at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears. That's another one against Jacksonville. Will travel to Detroit to play the Lions. Cleveland travels down to Houston to play the Texans with the return of Deshaun Watson this Sunday. The New York Jets will travel to Minnesota to take on the Vikings. The Washington Commanders travel to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey to take on the Giants. The Tennessee Titans will travel to Philly to take on the Eagles. Seattle travels to Inglewood, California to SoFi Stadium to take on the Rams. Miami travels to San Francisco to take on the 49ers. The Chiefs travel to Cincinnati to take on the Bengals. The LA Chargers travel to Las Vegas to take on the Raiders. And Sunday Night Football, the Indianapolis Colts will try to bounce back from their loss tonight. They travel to Big D to take on the Dallas Cowboys. And next Monday night, the New Orleans Saints will be at Tampa Bay to take on Brady and the Bucs on Monday Night Football. The Arizona Cardinals and the Carolina Panthers are on the bye week this week. Aaron Rodgers left the game with the Packers game when they played Philly on Sunday Night Football with an injury. And we're not sure how long he's going to be out for, but hopefully he will play this week. Hopefully he did not sustain a serious injury. Hopefully he did not. So, but I will keep you updated on that. Well, that's just about going to wrap it up for the Scott Sports 101 Monday Night Football recap show. I'll be back with the Scott Sports 101 Thursday Night Football pregame show before the Bills and Patriots game and the postgame show to follow after that. But until then, always remember, be a team player each and every day and every way possible. So long, everybody. 3, 2, 1, I'm done.